Aloha, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Kika Tips. Here's the one, the big one. It's the E9 funk. 1, 2, 3, 4, and right. So we got this 100. Aloha, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Angelo, thanks for helping me. Once again, it's our Kika Tips. Right now, I got the metronome at quarter note equals 100. And I'm just doing this medium funk. So basically, I'm playing the E7 chord. Okay, so what happens is today's lesson is on the punui, which is the bass. Then we also have the punui nui, which is the upright bass. It's an electric bass study today. Number 1, the learning objective is to play in tune. Number 2 is playing in time. Number 3, play the correct changes and do the end of section rhythm when you're doing blues. Right now we're doing funk. So to play in tune here, the first thing we want to do is use a tuner. Tune this up. Hit the low E and hit this E octave here. We're listening for sine waves. We're on the flat response. This is the E to the E, the A and A. Those are octaves. Okay, then we have this A here, this A here. D, D. So basically, that's basically how most people tune up. But basically, if you want to check your E here, so your these are your E's. E, E, E. Okay, so those are your low E's. Those are your E's. Okay, this is the template. E, E. You got E, E, E. And here's the E here. Here's a G. This is the D. This is the G. G. And here's a D. Okay, what we did is E7 funk. So basically the spelling is E, G sharp, B, and D. Okay, so here's the E. So I started off on this D, flat 7. Yeah. And then I went to the, I'm doing a slap, pull off right there. Remember the tritone? For the E7 chord, this is the tritone. It's the G sharp and the D. So it's G sharp is the third of E7. The D is a flat 7. Right here. basically what I did here is I used my alamihi technique. It's like the crab going on top of the rock. It's like this. Number one, play in tune. Number two, play in time. So this is why we got this on. Now what happens is when you're working the bass, guitar players, ukulele players, this is the best way for you to develop your timing. A lot of the good musicians, like me myself, we started off playing the drums. Okay, from the drums then we went to, basically I got into the drums from my good friend Tito Baranobis. He works at the Chart House. We went to Castle together. And we used to live at Wong's Village. He's a drummer, so he got me into drumming. From the drumming, then my friend Philip Jimenez, that's Louis Acao's son. Basically, he introduced me to the guitar, and his mother told me to play the bass and ukulele. So as a result, by playing the bass, I went to Taiwan more than 3 times, Japan more than 2 times, mainland China, thanks to Weiwei and Hawaii Conventions Bureau, also to Chicago. I just thank God for the ability to travel playing the bass. I went there with Andre Puckert, and our group is called Niho. I really appreciate Andre Puckert. Okay, so I played the bass. This is an electric P bass. We call it the punui. The correct changes. Basically, this is static. You just stay. When you're gonna improvise, then you use the alamihi technique. Basically, I'm just going up the sequences of 4s. I play in the C major scale against the E7. With the guitar, that's flamenco. Okay, so now we move on to the end of section rhythm. You play the correct changes. So what Angelo did is he just stayed on the 1. Okay, now we're going to go to the blues. Bar 1 is G, C, G, C, G. The D7 is ba 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 ba. So basically what I'm doing here is I'm playing the 1. We're in the key of G7. G7 is spelled G, B, D, F natural. So I'm hitting the 1, and the flat 7, and the 3rd. That's a G chord. Okay, then I'm going right up here. A minor and the diminished. Back to the G over here. For the C I did likewise. So yeah, so here's a B. And I went to the G up here. Brown. So turn around. Bum, ba, 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 bum. Okay, this is the next part I got from Ron Eshte. So it goes the boom, boom, bum, bum, dee. So what I did there is I played the chord, bass chord, using half-step relationship. What I'm doing here is called walking four. This is for jazz. I started off with the G, boom, G, B, D, D flat, and I went to the C, low E, F, F sharp, then to the G, octave, yeah. So G, G, B, so G, G, F sharp, F, D, D flat, C, B. And I did the same thing on the bar number 5, which is the C, 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 E, G, F sharp, F, A sharp, B, back to the octave G, ba 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 boom 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 boom. See, in reality, when I went up there to do the Hawaiian music, what they don't want you to do is overplay. They want you to play in time. You know, like here's basically Hawaiian music is basically 8 bars. One, there's a vamp. You want to keep it simple. You don't want to get too outside. Keep country, keep Hawaiian. But when you get into the funk and all of these other things, that's going outside of the box. Here in Hawaii, we like to keep things simple. But you look over here, you see the G7 blues. We have the first 4 bars. This is called a 4-bar phase. It's from 1 to 4. Your second 4-bar phase is from 5 to 8, and your third 4-bar phase is from 9 to 12. At the end of 12, then you do a end of section rhythm. Watch. I'll take it from the G, the 1, C, bar number 5, C, so that brings me back to the 1 again. So basically, if this was Hawaiian music, it would be G, C, 2, 3, 4, G, C, 1 5s, G, G, D, C, G. End of section. And you start all over again. If this was reggae, then it would be boom. So forth. Basically, for the reggae, the guitar player is dropping the 1. He's hitting on beat number 2. You go cha cha. So you're on the 1. You're playing the 1. For jazz, basically you're walking 4. You want the low tone on top of your guitar, and yes, you want to strap up. The reason being because this thing is very heavy, and a lot of times when you first start, you're going to have to stand up when you're backing up the hula girls. And what I did is I threaded my L-shaped cord to my strap this way, so like when you're on stage, the thing doesn't come out, because they're dependent on you for the chord changes, especially the hula dancers, because they got to feel the 1. They're walking on that 1. Ami Ohe and slide, you got to feel the 1. Okay, so basically today's lesson is on the the blues. Bass lessons, we did the blues and we did funk. Okay, remember now, what we want to do here, I want to reiterate. This is called the punui. The upright bass is called the punui nui. Okay, playing in tune, number one, play in time, play the correct changes, end of section rhythm. Just to give everybody the big one, this is an electric bass study. Staccato. That's a staccato. Legato. Staccato. Legato. Staccato. Okay, and slide, slap. This is the right hand. This is the vibrato. And then my right hand is muting the other strings. Pull up. Okay, ostinato. So with that said, I'd like to say aloha, ho'olohe, ho'olohe, hoko, honumua, ho'okani ke punui, ho'okani ka punui, ho'okani punui nui. Play the bass, play the upright bass. Ho'olohe, hoko, honumua, aloha nui.